This is one of the many facilities across Metro Vancouver where shelter movers help survivors store their belongings when fleeing from an unsafe or abusive situation. They say just in December, they passed a milestone, completing 10,000 free moves across the country, with 1,500 of them being in the Vancouver area alone.
Over the past 2 years since I started working with shelter movers as a volunteer, there has been an increase, and especially this year, around later in the year, around December, there was a real increase in the amount of need.
He says helping survivors relocate safely is vital to create a path forward.
The storage facility allows the client who is having to leave one situation, which is precarious, to get to a safe situation which may not yet be available.
One advocate says people fleeing abuse might have to move multiple times to find safe housing, and that comes with a financial burden.
Most of the women on our waitlist who are survivors of violence are either at the level of needing income assistance or they're on very limited income. To be able to afford to move your belongings is exceedingly expensive on top of cost of living.
Shelter Movers says in the Lower Mainland, the need has almost tripled since 2018. The organization now moves about 28 clients in a month on average. In 2025, they were involved in more than 200 moves alone, with a rise in calls for help from people living in encampments in the Fraser Valley.
We've seen an unprecedented amount of high-risk moves, which actually require police escort for our volunteers and our team. Particularly in BC, we're seeing a rise in human trafficking and people fleeing encampments.
According to Statistics Canada, nearly 1 in 2 women in BC have experienced some form of intimate partner violence since the age of 15. For Indigenous women and individuals in the 2S LGBTQIA+ community, that number is much higher. Tanushi Bhatnagar, CBC News, Vancouver.